Now, the Speaker of the KwaZulu-Natal Legislature, Ntuli, Boyce, has ruled against using a secret ballot in the motion of no confidence in Premier Thami Ntuli. The Umkhonto weSizwe party brought the motion, on which parties will soon vote in a special council sitting in the legislature in Pietermaritzburg. MKP and IFP supporters have gathered outside the KZN legislature, where we find SABC News reporter Ayanda Mhlongo, who's joining us live from there. Ayanda, very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. Of course, what we have seen from watching the events inside the House is chaos unfolding. Of course, at the center of it is the fact that the Speaker has ruled that the votes will not be conducted by secret ballot. Talk to us about what's happening outside.
A very good day to you and good day to our viewers. Well, chaos inside the House, and I can tell you outside the legislature, the police have certainly had their hands full as the Pietermaritzburg CBD has literally come to a standstill with the supporters of the various political parties. Some here, of course, against this motion, and others are here in support of the motion. One of the parties that has had a massive presence outside the legislature, of course, is the Inkatha Freedom Party. I'm just going to ask my colleague Nati Mzamela just to give our viewers just a sight of what is happening outside. IFP supporters have come from across the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Some we saw as far as the Zululand district, all the way Pongolo. We've got Mkhuleko. They've traveled here to defend the government of provincial unity and in support of their Premier, Ntuli. But without wasting much time, let me now bring in the spokesperson, the national spokesperson of the IFP, Mr. Mkhuleko. Hlengwa. Mr. Hlengwa, thank you so much for your time. You've braved the heat, it's scorching heat, but you've said regardless, as IFP, you are out here to defend the government of provincial unity, which you are saying that you have full faith in it, and you believe that the work that it's done so far has changed the trajectory of where the province was heading.
Well, we're not surprised. An opposition party's job is to do exactly what the MKP is doing, but we've got full confidence in the government of provincial unity led by Premier Thami Ntuli. Today, in the debate, we presented chapter and verse of the accomplishments that the government has achieved over the past year and a half since it has been in office, from ensuring a trajectory of economic growth in a positive direction. Job creation is happening in KwaZulu-Natal. We've been able to employ doctors, which has been a problem. We are employing social workers. We are stabilizing governance. The number of municipalities which have gotten clean audits has increased. Obviously, it is in the first year of this government, but the green shoots are there. It's in the step in the right direction, and we are here to affirm the support that we have for the Premier and the government of provincial unity. What we expect now is for the MKP to allow for the vote to take place. They've had their say. It's now come to crunch time, where we are quite certain that the disturbances we are seeing inside are people already who are defeated and are now wanting to create a smokescreen. Let's allow their process that they started to run their course. Basaban. So we are here today with the membership to make sure that there's peace, to make sure that there are no problems. And so far, we believe that the supporters have come out in full force as a demonstration of the fact that they believe this government is doing. They wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. But they are here because they see the direction that we are taking the province in.
It boils down to numbers, and it's a tricky one, given that the difference could just be a one vote. Are you certain that you will have the numbers to be able to block this motion?
The GPU caucus is solid, it is intact, and we believe that it should be allowed to come to fruition. Let us vote. That's what we are saying now. The Speaker, as the presiding officer of the House, has got the determination to make. She has made it that there will be no secret ballot. people must actually be true to their own convictions. We want a transparent election. This is a landmark motion that has been brought here. It is of material consequence to the province, and therefore we can't do things under the table, because then if you are sure about what you want, stand up for it. Why don't they want this process to run its course? They started this. They must see it to its conclusion. I think there's a song, and we're going to win it on the numbers. So let's allow the vote. That's our clarion call. And the caucus, the GPU caucus, is to remain in the House and will vote.
Hlengwa, thank you so much for your time. We will be catching up with you. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time, as you said, a landmark motion that has been brought by the MK party. And you're hearing them from the spokesperson of the IFP. He seems to be in high spirit and is confident that this motion today will not succeed. I guess all eyes now are going to be on what happens inside this legislature, as my colleague Nati just panned, just for our viewers, just to see in terms of proximity where we are to the legislature. The road around here, of course, having been closed off, traffic being backed off for quite some time. We are with the IFP, and the opposite side of where you are, and our viewers would not be able to see it, is where the MK party has also gathered, and we will be catching up with the MK party as well. It's now just a matter of, I guess, time, I'd say, Mfundo, for us to finally hear what will happen inside. But certainly there is a lot, this has drawn a lot of attraction from the supporters of the various political parties.